take you through the lineups now. And there are 4 new recruits in the 11 for Young Africans under the new coach. Nixon Kipabage is in the lineup along with Maxton Zingele, a fan favorite. So there's 6 new faces in the Chiefs lineup, including a new centre-half pairing, which you would imagine would...
camp that the club is waiting for, the maybe out due to injury, that are still recovering. Dolly's one.
Yeah, we can reel off a few of those names as the ball goes in early. Just under 4 minutes played. Last year, Young Africans were already down by... for Young Africans. Potentially an opportunity to really see what the 2 centre halves are made of, as that one is cleared behind. As coming back at goal, Zito Konika does enough to divert it away from Itumelenkune's posts, and it's a 3rd corner in succession now.
The defender.
So they work it in short. Yusuf Mart puts that behind. The pressure is building. The volume is rising. Young Africans on the charge. Dansani steals the ball away, and now an opportunity for them to make something happen out on the flank. Referee rules in favor of the attacking side. Christian Saile has an injury. Rangichi Vavero, the new signing who's not in the team today, as Mtansani lifts it in. Edmilson won't be able to help it back into a dangerous area, but a nice idea from them. Out on the left, waiting for that cross to come in, and it does, but it's been headed over by the Zambian Kennedy Musonda.
Now a little bit of voice of that nature to get behind the team, and which will be very strange for Kaizer Chiefs. Even if they do well, they create a moment going forward. There's no...
Now Modi gets a good ball in, and Putsani was arriving at that near post, steering it just wide.
Cleverly so.
Yep.
I like his anticipation. Obviously it's expected to come a little bit wider, but he attacks that central part. He gets in between the defenders. He was able to hold that ball regardless of the pressure around him. That for me is one factor of his game that I'm sure will come through very well.
Oh! Well, it certainly wasn't meant to test Itumelengkune. That was intended as a cross from Mugurabelo, who's having the freedom of that left-hand flank. Tipped over by the veteran goalminder.
That is Kunedi's best. Once again, Mugurabelo is not too happy though. He nearly got the ball. Is another. Shabani, the left full back, is another.
Was given away by Castillo. It's at the feet of Nzingele, and he's turned that over to Yahaya, who blasted.
Key player in the national team as well, and his experience, of course, is that to push forward and into those pockets of spaces. Most experience in that team, possibly.
Yeah, good experience with Young Africans and on the international front. At just 27 years of age, he's a key member of the squad. It's hoisted out to Edmilson Dove. He's let it get away from him, and it's an opportunity for Mkane to burst forward. Now, Chomari was located on the flank. It's back to him. He's worked in the cross. Not well cleared, and then just tried to toe that towards goal.
I think it's Mugurabelo that got to it first.
Yeah,
brings it under control, but not completely. He seems to knock it to Musonda more than controlling it for himself. And Musonda nearly sneaks ahead and just touches it.
This Galaxy, when they bought the status of Highlands Park, has just been nodded down to Yusuf Mart. Good work from Modi. He's rolled it across goal. It'll be collected by Mdum Dansane. it out to the left-hand flank. This is where they've enjoyed a lot of success. Stretching to make that intervention has fallen kindly here and set up well for Musonda, forcing a save out of, if there was an arm flung up, seemed to indicate.
Stepped on him.
Yeah, there we go.
And Dove knew exactly.
Spent so many years at Simba. Here's a look at the save made by Tumilenkune at his near post. Laid into the path of Musonda really well. It was set for him nicely. Yes, the angle was against him, but still able to fire off a shot. He's done well to nip in there. Zingele win the ball back for Yanga and set them away on the attack. Flag stays down. Oh! That is an absolutely brilliant goal from Kennedy Musonda to open the scoring just shy of the interval. And it all originated from the wonderful steal from Max Nzingele, a new recruit from the DRC.
The calmness to be able to pick the player on the run with a great pass, but also if you think Musonda was faced with a Kune where he could have decided maybe to take him on or to blast him, but opted to just loop the ball over beautifully so. And that for me was just the type of composure that you need in a game of this magnitude, to still have a player that is that composed, to still use his brain to see which is the best option. And Kune could do, and you see, it's not covered. There's no cover. Obviously, Kune ran across the whole field to try and talk to the official on this near side to maybe make a claim that it was an offside. But I'm not too sure. It was there and there, very difficult. But if a player is going to, at that moment, the player on the ball